All right, today's story challenge, we are going to learn how to post a photo in your stories, as well as how to tag somebody and use a hashtag and use text. I know it's a lot, but I'm going to walk you through each step as we go, and then it'll be your turn to do it as well. So here I am in the Instagram app. This is my home screen. If you look at the top left corner, you will see my profile and it says your story. If we go ahead and tap that, you'll see your stories come up. This is my live from yesterday. So at the bottom here, it says story and live at the very bottom of the screen. I'm going to press story. This is going to take me back to my regular stories that I was using yesterday. Now, in order to add another new story, I'm going to click the top left where my photo is and the plus sign. And that opens up the story screen. So usually it'll get you to this far and you'll see yourself. You can turn the camera around by pressing at the very bottom of the screen. You'll see these two little arrows like in a circle. That will reverse the camera for you. But today we're going to actually be posting a photo from our camera rolls. So again, at the bottom of the screen, on the very far left, you'll see like a little box and it will show you a preview of like your most current photo. So we're going to go ahead and tap that. So here's my lovely camera roll, and you can scroll through and kind of see different things, but we're going to go ahead and use one of these first two photos I was trying to take this morning. So we tapped that. So here's our photo. Now I want to add some text so people have context as to like what this photo is about. So at the top right side of your screen, all the way over, you'll see a capital A and a lowercase a. That's where you're able to add text. So if we tap that, it's going to pull this screen up. You can scroll through this way and find all the different colors of fonts. So let's see, this is the Caitlin Halter. So I'm going to say finally getting back to, oops. I cannot spell today, you guys. Caitlin, there we go. Halter by, and I am going to, this is the first way that you can actually tag somebody. So I'm going to tag the designer, which is Amber from Divine Debris. Okay, so if I want to change the font, if you click up here at the top in the middle where it says modern, neon, typewriter, strong, you can switch back and forth. Now you'll notice that some of the fonts, there's nothing over here on the left hand side, but if we get to typewriter, you see this little box at the top left. If you tap that, it's going to fill the background of your text with color. And again, you can change the colors however you want to do it. And then again, for like strong, classic, you can do it as well. Okay, so I think I like that. So I am going to then move it around. So if you put both your pointer and middle finger on the screen, you can, if you separate, pull your fingers apart, it gets bigger, push them together, it gets smaller, and then just kind of move. You can use one finger just to move it around, put it wherever you want. So I think I'm going to put it up here on a little slant like that. Okay, so we've added text and we've already tagged somebody. So you can do a tag in the text, but there's another way as well that you can add hashtags or tagging, which is what we're going to do next. So at the top left side of your screen, you're going to see there's like the save button, a filter button with a little face. I have these little links because I'm over 10K, so I have the swipe up feature. If you're not over 10K yet, you won't have that, but then you will have this little square with a little face in it. If you tap that, you're going to see this screen pop up. And this is where a lot of the different features of Instagram stories live. So we're going to use the tagging, which is the mention, and the hashtag. So first, let's tag. We're going to tag myself in it since we're doing the Instagram stories challenge. So at the very top, the middle one, you'll see the @ symbol and mention. So if we tap that, it'll pop up here, and I'm going to start typing and then there I am. So it's going to pop up with all the people that I either follow or have tagged before. It'll pop up here. So if I just click on my profile, it's going to put my name right in there. And then again, I can shrink it, make it smaller so it disappears, however I want to do it. So that's how you can add a tag, and you can add as many of those tags as you want. So if I didn't want to tag Amber from Divine Debris in the text, I could have used that option. If you tap it, it'll change it. So you can either do this light gray with white writing, or you can do the rainbow writing. So then we're going to go back to that same button up at the top, the little square with the face. And this time, instead of using the mention button, we're going to use the hashtag button. It's at the top all the way to the right. Press hashtag, and then we're going to enter MMD Stories Challenge, because that's the hashtag that we're using for these challenges. And then I'm going to click done. And done. And again, I can shrink it, I can blow it up, I can put it wherever I want. So I'm just going to put it down here. And then that way, anytime somebody searches that hashtag, your story will also pop up. Now, unfortunately, when you use this special feature, so here, if I go back and I press hashtag again, it's going to pop up with that. So you're only allowed to use one hashtag in that select feature. But if you wanted to add more hashtags, you can open up your text again, and we can add, let's see, I always like to use Insta crochet. And again, they'll start popping up here for you as well. Whoop, that's not how you spell crochet. Crochet. There we go, Insta crochet. So you can add some hashtags that way as well. And again, you can move them around, you can put them wherever you want, you can change the font, all of that stuff. So now that we've got our picture up, we've put text in there, we've tagged somebody, we've added a hashtag or more, and we like how it looks, we are ready to post it to our stories. And so what you're gonna do is at the bottom of the screen on the very far left, you'll see my little profile again, and where it says your story, tap that, and there you go, it's posted. And then if you go back into your stories, you'll see it's uploading still right now, but it will be there, and you'll be able to see it, and everyone else will be able to see it. And again, stories are good for 24 hours, and then they disappear. So anyway, I hope that you found this helpful. And now it's your turn. I want you to go into your stories, and I want you to post a photo, add some text, tag me, and use the hashtag MMD Stories Challenge so that I see it. So I cannot wait to start seeing your stories today. Have a great one.